Hello everyone, I'm Jessica Varsallona. I am a Byzantinist and art historian. I graduated in cultural heritage at the University of Milan in Italy, where I completed my MA and second master, also called Scuola di Specializzazione, in art history. For my doctoral studies, I joined the Center for Byzantine, Ottoman and Modern Greek Studies at the University of Birmingham, where I obtained my PhD in 2021. After the PhD, I was awarded a postdoctoral fellowship at the Istanbul Research Institute and began teaching medieval and Byzantine art at the Department for Continuing Education at the University of Oxford. Since September 2023, I am a British Academy postdoctoral fellow at the University of Edinburgh. I can't wait to join ANAMED in February 2024 as a postdoctoral fellow. At ANAMED, I aim to finalize my first monograph, Constantinople, 1261-1453, Metamorphosis of an Imperial City. This book originates from my doctoral research, which contextualizes the urban transformation of the capital of the Byzantine Empire during the last 2 centuries of Byzantine rule, which are also known as the Paleologan period, after the ruling dynastic family, the Paleologans. It portrays Constantinople as a living entity shaped by the will of imperial and aristocratic patrons, built by laborer and artisans, and lived by its cosmopolitan inhabitants. Thanks to the combined analysis of surviving archaeology, art history, and coeval textual production, the book will reconstruct streets, quarters, and the use of significance of many buildings, both secular and religious. Moreover, within a solid historical framework, the volume will demonstrate that rather than being the results of a casual restoration or commission, Paleologan building activity was carefully planned, charged with ideological meanings, and responded to specific topographic concern of the ruling powers. This form of urban planning gradually created a group of differentiated quarters within the city, responding to different and adaptable exigencies of their patrons. Remarkably, far from being interrupted by the fall of the city to the Ottomans in 1453, as widely believed, one of the conclusions of this book is that the Paleologan urban setting impacted on the subsequent urban evolution of the city, when it became the new capital of the Ottoman Empire, Istanbul. As demonstrated by very recent publications, the Byzantine capital remains one of the main interests of Byzantinists. However, this reason, together with less recent works, have also made clear that the development of Paleologan Constantinople remains one of the least explored aspects of the city's urban development. In this regard, my book's overall purpose of envisioning the urban transformation of the Byzantine capital in the last 2 centuries of Byzantium would finally conclude Cyril Manga's and Paul Magdalena's work on the development of medieval Constantinople, the chronological frame of which significantly encompassed the Komnenian period, but excluded the Paleologan era. To sum up, this book will analyze Constantinople urban development through a spatial lens that sheds new light on geographical patterns and help us to better understand the use of architecture for imperial purposes. Be the first one to take a comprehensive look at over 200 years of building activities and the impact of late Byzantine architecture after the traditional chronological borders imposed by historiography, namely the Ottoman siege of Constantinople. Combine different methodological approaches to correct historiographical misinterpretation of the period and related artistic phenomena. My time at ANAMED will be a crucial step towards the completion of my research on Paleologan Constantinople and will lay the groundwork for future projects. In addition to the ANAMED resources, I would augment my research with the data gathered during the recent restoration of monuments in Istanbul. Since my last journey to the city, for example, the Tekfur Saray, the Palace of the Porphyrogenitus, and the Yedikule, early Ottoman fortress built on the site of a Paleologan citadel, have been restored. Together with a survey of the complex structures, the analysis of the restoration records would complete my knowledge of the phasing of two of the most important secular buildings of Paleologan Constantinople. Restoration have also recently involved in mosques of Befakilizeh, Fethiye, and Eskimaret. A closer analysis of the additional structure and sculpture found during the restoration of these complexes is vital to clarifying their history during the Paleologan era. The opportunity to incorporate this new material is central to the completion of my book, which aligns closely with the current research interest of the center and its staff, with whom I would welcome a collaboration opportunity. Thus, a semester at ANAMED would be pivotal not just for my book project, but also for the future development of my research trajectory on Byzantine Constantinople. Thank you very much.